And hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions. That was the Roseburg High School Band, marching band, out there performing the national anthem and continuing to perform in the background for us for a few minutes before game time. We present this in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from Roseburg High School in Roseburg, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, and it features the North Medford Black Tornado. They are on the scene and ready to take on the Roseburg Indians. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Roseburg School District and our sponsor business partners who keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And you can also help Table Rock Sports out by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Almost 3,000 of you have done that already, and we say thank you to you. When we return, it'll be time for the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. The Coaches Corner is brought to you by Bills Glass, who has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. More to come here on a Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bills Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bills Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bills Glass show you what you've been missing. Bills Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Road, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
As the Roseburg Indians take the field, we return to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. This is the Bills Glass Coaches pregame show. Let's talk a little bit about the visiting North Medford Black Tornado. They are 4-1 overall, 3-0 in conference play. Their only loss back to Tigard, 27-7. That loss is looking better all the time because Tigard is proving to be a fairly tough opponent for everyone. But since then, the offense has been on a roll, scoring 41, 33, 56, and last week, 41. And the defense has been no slouch itself in that 4-game winning streak. They have pitched 2 shutouts, including last week, 41-0 against the Grants Pass Cavemen. Meanwhile, the Roseburg Indians got off to a huge start. They defeated Beaverton 50-18, and since then it's been kind of a slide downhill and rough going for them, as they've lost 4 in a row, including their first 3 in league play. They are hoping to get things turned around here a little bit. It's been just a bit of a struggle since then, but I can guarantee you that if we were to go down to North Medford's head coach, Nathan Chin, as the Black Tornado take the field, they, as far as what he said last week, we could just rinse and repeat, because he's going to say exactly the same thing. I didn't have a chance to talk to him, but you're playing a team that's struggling. He's going to say the same thing. You know what we need to do? We need to get off to a good start. We need to make sure that we grab the momentum first and not allow them to grab any momentum at all. And we need to do, in order to do that, our line needs to play well. They need to play assignment football. They need to be physical. And our running backs on offense, they need to take advantage of all the holes that the offensive line will give them. And if both sides of the football play well and we value the football, we'll be fine. We'll score the touchdowns needed in order to win this ball game. North Medford Black Tornado, they currently are ranked, I'm going to say 8th, but I'm going to get myself in trouble, of course, if I say that. But I believe that that's their ranking right now is number 8. So that means that they would have 2 home games to start things off, because in the round of 16 they would be able to play a home game in round 1, and then because if they can stay in the top 8, they're going to be playing a home game the second time around also. And that's kind of a huge advantage. Let me we're trying to do 3 things at one time. How come we try to do 3 things at one time? Oh, they're 9th right now. All right, so they're 1 less than I thought they were. That's all right. I try to help them out all I can. So that would mean that the second home game at this point, or the second game, or second round game, would be on the road at number 8. And you'll notice, actually their first one would be on the road at number 8. So they're trying to move up in the rankings. A win would help them get that done tonight, and that's exactly what they hope to do. As we say, the Roseburg Indians are struggling just a bit right now. They had everything kind of going the right way in that first ball game, but then it turns out to be not so much situation for them, as they're coming off of a 50-12 loss to Sheldon. And so they're of course, you know, Sheldon is Sheldon. Let's just be honest. Sheldon may have lost to 2 highly ranked teams, and that West Lynn team, by the way, is looking pretty good. We might get to that at halftime, as they played number 2 Tualatin last night and absolutely destroyed Tualatin. So that's a good-looking West Lynn ball club. How about if we remove this out of the way, and we'll watch the coin flip. See who's going to do what. Three captains out there for Roseburg, out there for North Medford is a 54. We don't have a 54 on this roster, so I'm not sure who 50. Oh no, I'm on the wrong team here. That'll help if I get around. Connor Trinka. I'm having to really look at numbers. I think it's Nolan. No, that's number 9. That's Jeremiah Robbins that's out there, and of course Terrell Kim, number 75, and 85, A.J. Pugliano. Meanwhile, for Roseburg, what they have out there is Brody Robinson. There's the flip of the coin. Not sure that they're terribly happy with the flip of the coin. Maybe we're going to do it over. They also have Dylan Bradfield. Nope, they're going to take it. And Landon Hodges. So North Medford is going to defer. Actually won the coin flip, but they will defer until the second half for the kickoff. Trust me, they like their defense, and they're fairly confident that defense is going to do marvelous things for them. And they would love to have their defense out there right away. Table Rock Sports is excited to be partnering with the Rogue Credit Union once again for the Touchdown Club. Rogue Credit Union will donate $10 for every Black Tornado and Panther touchdown scored this year. Proceeds go to the school's athletic departments. And I believe, just off the top of my head, that North Medford is approaching the $200 mark if they haven't surpassed that. Back deep for the Roseburg Indians as we get ready to go. Can't quite get the whole number for them, so we'll do that when we see who takes the kickoff. Taken far side, back beyond the 10, now out to the 15, the 20, and is stopped short of the 25-yard line, getting up off the bottom there. Is Brogan Rackley. So we'll see what the Roseburg Indians can get done here. From the shotgun, firing it out to the left side and caught. Am I right? Or are they going to call it incomplete? Nope, they're going to say it's a catch. Out to the 42-yard line. I wonder how fast my math can be. A gain of about 19 that time. At quarterback, and they're going to hand this one off and straight up the middle, maybe getting a yard. You got 2 out of it. So at quarterback is Owen Bentia. The running back position. They're going to do a little screen. Incomplete. Right now at quarterback anyway is Caden Eckel. Had at least one touchdown last week against Sheldon. So we're just in the first quarter here. 10:54 to go. And the Indians out to their own 44-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Another pass. Incomplete. 4th and 8. We would assume that Roseberg will punt this away. And indeed, going back into punt formation is Jacob Michael. Back deep, Cicero. And they're not going to give Cicero a chance to even return this one. It's going to go out of bounds. Let's see where the official stops at. He's at the 12-yard line, 13-yard line. Looks like he's going to be at the 13-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 13 is where North Medford will get going. Traeger Healy is a quarterback. Meeker, Landon Meeker, Jeremiah Robbins in the backfield. This, I believe, is Robbins on the run. It is. Robbins is out to the 20. He's out to the 21-yard line. So we'll give Robbins a gain of 8. Second and 2. These running backs, Meeker and Robbins, get behind the big old line there and just, of course, Robbins, he just puts his head down and runs anyway. Fake it to Robbins. Out it comes to Pugliano, I believe. They're going to put him down to the 29-yard line, so that would be a gain of 6. Always a little more writing to do when there's a pass. So 1st and 10 with 9:45 to go in the first period. They're out to the 30-yard line are the Black Tornado. Healy is going to hand this off to Meeker. Meeker's around the 30, 35. He's out to the 40, out to the 41-yard line. If that's true, then that's a first down right there. And that's where they're going to put him down. Meeker grabs 11 at another North Medford first down. Against Grants Pass last week, the Black Tornado ran it beautifully during the first quarter. I think if memory serves me, they took off with the ball once they got it, and they didn't give it back to Grants Pass until there was a little under 3 minutes. Well, we'll just say right around 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Healy on a screen. This is out to Kelly. Kelly's at the 50. Kelly's at the 45. Kelly's at the Roseberg 40. He's down to the 35-yard line. And the 34-yard line. So a 25-yard gain that time. Down to the Roseburg 34-yard line. Go the Panthers, or the Panthers. The Black Tornado. I heard him say something else over there on the PA. Here's Robbins. Robbins is loose, and he'll be inside. He'll be down to the 24-yard line. That's very close to a first down. Let's see if they give it to him. They're going to say yes. Robbins with a 10-yard gain for the Tornado. Cicero and Pugliano are out to the left side of the formation. They'll go that way too. To Pugliano. Pugliano's at the 20. Pugliano is down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5. Healy was one of the state leaders last week, and he threw 3 touchdown passes. 2 of those were to A.J. Pugliano. Healy also ran one in, so had a pretty good night last week. 7.5 to go as they continue to drive. A fresh set of downs here. 2nd and 5. We missed a. And now they're going to bury the runner. That's Robbins. That'll be a loss of 6. And make it a little, as you can see, it's a little closer to 5, so we'll do that. Second. It's actually 3rd and about 10. The scoreboard says 3rd and 11, but it's a little closer to 3rd and 10. By the time the officials got through with it. Healy. Again, that same formation. Oh, nope. False start here. No. Sorry about that. With the offside. Roseberg. Make it 3rd and 5. Healy. A little screen to Kelly. Or to make that to Robbins. Robbins inside the 10-yard line. He looks like he's down to about the 6. That's exactly where he's at. That'll be a 14-yard gain. They're spreading it out nicely right now. 1st and goal at the 6. North Medford on the drive, trying to score on their opening drive. To Robbins. He finds a hole. He turns. He puts his shoulder down. He's in. Touchdown. Black Tornado. That comes with 5:47 to go. So Robbins on a 6-yard run puts it in. I think I have my ways and Holmes mixed up. We'll have to figure this out here because we're going to want to go the right way. So hang in there. We'll fix it during the commercial break. But the kick is up and good. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a quick 7-0 lead for the North Medford Black Tornado on TableRockSports.net.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Kickoff is going to be dropped here. I just continue to work on my dear old scoreboard. And I get it out of bounds right beyond the 20-yard line. Some of you are probably wondering what I was thinking anyway. Probably should just go with maybe he wasn't. All right, now we got it right. That's the way the scoreboard should look. Roseburg will start out 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Man in motion. Handed off. Not much there at all. Again, on to carry is Eckel. And he gets 2. 2nd and 8. Eckel will get the majority of the carries for the Indians. Back to pass. And it's incomplete. It's an interesting thing. You can't really see one of the sidelines here. I'm relying on my dear cameraman to do this because you can't see. What they did in parts of the press box is they cut out the barrier here that keeps you from being able to see, so they could lean over and actually see it. But they didn't do that for us, so oh well. I've got a good cameraman, so I'm not worried. 3rd and 8. Brendan's on the camera tonight. They'll go the other way this time, and they're going to get a first down. There's up to the 30, the 40, the 50, and that could be a touchdown. Snyder doesn't get him. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Roseberg. 78 yards. Trying to get the number. It was clear across the field. Number 81, Dane St. Clair. 78 yards. My goodness. That's one way to take care of things. And the extra point, no good. Let's take another quick break here. On TableRockSports.net, it's a 1-point lead now on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Back with the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. And just like that, they got on the board. Cicero is deep. And Nolan Kelly, that one's into the end zone. And a touchback. Yeah, that was super fast. St. Clair got going down that left sideline, and he broke a couple of tackles, including Tate Snyder down at about the 20-yard line. Got past that tackle, and when he did, there was nobody there. And they couldn't get the PAT through, so it's a 7-6 ball game. We'll line it up again. Meeker is lining up to Healy's right, and Robbins is to the left. Give it to Meeker. He's out. Oh, there's going to be a flag, so we can just bag this run. And it wasn't a bad run either. Out to a gain of about 4, maybe a little more than that, but this is never good where this flag was thrown. Holding. That'll make it 1st and 20. Now you get started at your 10-yard line. Things get a little more iffy here. Right now you're starting to give Roseburg a little momentum. There's a screen pass. And no block at all. Pugliano. Back to the 8-yard line. A loss of 2. Second and 22. This time, Snyder will break out. Wide left. Healy back to pass. He's under pressure. He fires it underneath and dropped. Falling to Meeker. The Meeker ended up stumbling and got nothing out of it. Third and 22 from the 8. Healy back to pass, looking deep this time, launching it deep. Got a man out there, and it's a caught for a completion, and that is Cicero. He's down at the 49-yard line. That's a 41-yard play. That's a first down. And that's a backbreaker as far as the Indians are concerned. You had them. Third and really long, back at their own 8-yard line. Hey, couldn't keep him. Give this to Meeker. Meeker's at the 50, and not a whole lot more than the 50-yard line. The 48 is what one says, 49 is what the other one says. What are we going to do? 48. Gain of 3. Second and 7. Down to 1:40. First period. Healy back to pass. Lets it go. Incomplete. Aiming that one for Pugliano. Well, wasn't meant to be. Good defense. Oh, wait. I take it back. They did give it to him down to the 24. I thought they would waved it off. That's a 25-yard gain. Forget the incompletion then. That's a 25-yard gain. Ely again. Into the end zone. Incomplete. It looked like maybe it got tipped, but I don't know if it was North Medford or Roseburg that tipped it. I think there was a little confusion there on the part of the Black Tornado. Whatever. Brings up second and 10. That's the first incompletion that Healy has thrown tonight. He has a couple of long ones, so they haven't all been little short passes either. Hand this one off. And gaining yardage down to the 20 is Robbins. Third and 6. We're down below a minute to go. Let's see if the Black Tornado aim for the end zone. No. What do we have? Dead ball foul, delay of game. $15 yards and penalties here for the Black Tornado just in the first period. 40 seconds to go. Wind it up. Healy under pressure. Now he'll let it go. Incomplete. Looking for Robbins on the screen. But couldn't get it to him. .4 left. 26.4 left now. You have a 4th and 11. Not kicking a field goal here. Can be about a 42-yard poke. There's the incomplete. Incomplete. Aiming that time for Nolan Kelly. Kelly slipped. He was able to recover, but not well enough to actually grab the pass. So with 21.8, the Indians will take it over. Give it off to Eckel. Eckel breaks a tackle. Eckel's around the end. He's out to the 35. He's going to be bumped out at the 38-yard line. And a first down for Roseburg. They have enough time for another play. A few ticks over 14 seconds. Ventilla hands this one off. Eckel will not get away this time. Well, it's not Eckel, excuse me. That is Akers. And that's the end of the first quarter. So on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's North Medford 7, Roseburg 6. As you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We're back here with the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. There's a pass right over the middle, and that's going to be caught. Down at the North Medford 34-yard line. Going at it again. Incomplete. Mentia hands it off. Eckel with it. Down to the 32-yard line. He gets a couple. Second and 8 coming up. 3rd and 8. So Roseberg semi-threatening again. Eckel in motion. Go down the middle. Incomplete. Overthrew the intended receiver, Caden Austin. Had a flag. So maybe we'll bring that play all the way back. So against the offense. I think you just let the incompletion stand. There's the choice. Face mask. Up holding. But they'll deny that. They'll just decline it. Now it becomes 4th and 8. Well, this is this is one of those tricky things. You made it 4th and 8. Now they're going to go for it. All you're doing is, if you're North Medford, is standing on the sideline hoping it doesn't backfire on you. Ventia fakes it to Eckel. He's being chased. He's really being chased. He's going to go, and he's not going to get there. He's going to be bumped out of bounds short of the first down. Looks like they're going to put him down at the 32-yard line. Well, if that's the case, he didn't get anything. Well, North Medford takes over at their own 28-yard line. Still leading 7-6 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Give it to Meeker. Meeker will bang across the 30 to the 31. It's only going to be a gain of 3. He had 14 in the first quarter. Jeremiah Robbins had 17. So far, the rushing game has been bottled up. There's a pass. Pugliano. Pugliano is going nowhere. Pugliano is going to be dropped back at the 30-yard line. A loss of 1. Third and 9, or at the 29. I actually lost a couple, but 3rd and 9. Healy. Back to pass again. Cicero has it. And when they're putting him out at the 39-yard line, is really close to a first down. I think they're saying not so much. Incomplete. Actually, when they get it all figured out here, 4th and 9 coming up. So Morris will be in to punt this for the Black Tornado. Back for Roseburg. Get a number real quick like is Eckel. Oh, that's a high snap over the head of Morris. Morris is in trouble. Morris is going to be thrown into the end zone. That's going to be a safety. Nope. They're spared. He's down at the 2. Roseberg has it 1st and goal at the 2-yard line with 9:08 to go. From the 2, the Indians get 4 shots at it. Boy, just about everything that could go wrong for North Medford so far has went wrong, much to the delight of the Roseburg crowd. Give it to Eckel. Eckel is dropped at the 5-yard line. Robbins was there. Looks like Pagliano, AJ, was there. Also there was Trinka. That line just ate him up. Second goal from the 4. In motion. Trying to hand it off. Going to be eaten up behind the line. Cicero, the first one there. Then joining him to help bring him down was Trey Kennedy Coleman. And that'll be a timeout by the official. So that was, I believe, Noah Nelson trying to get somewhere, but he lost 3 more. We're back to the 7-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 7. Back to pass. Going to step up. Not going to get there. Now back out again. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete. That time Bentia went running in front of the scrimmage line, turned around and went backward, got behind it, and launched it into the end zone, but incomplete. That brings on the field goal. Jacob Michael is going to try to put it through for the Indians. And it'll be timeout. Roseburg. I would imagine this isn't going to be the longest timeout because they don't want to freeze their own kicker, as it were. Table Rock Sports would like to welcome Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey to our sponsorship team. Solar Pros can save you thousands on your home solar panels installation. Check out their Facebook page to learn more. Search Facebook Solar Pros PNW. And I was supposed to tell you after that last score all about this, that touchdown for North made the score actually 7-0 at the time, and the Tornado will add $10 to their Rogue Credit Union Touchdown Club. So they continue to do well in that department. Here we go. See what Michael can do. Up. Good. So on the John L. Scott scoreboard now, it's a 9-7 lead for the Roseburg Indians. See if North Medford can't get themselves straightened out here a little bit. Nolan Kelly, along with Connor Cicero, back to receive. Cicero circling under it. Takes it at the 8. Out to the 20, looking for room. To the 25, to the 25. They'll say the 26-yard line, at least where the one official is at. And from there, North Medford begins another drive here in the second period. With a 9-7 deficit at this point. Healy gives it off. That's Robbins. Robbins, they're going to be very gracious to him and give him a yard. Second and 9. All kinds of signals going on out there from Roseberg from their defense. Hasn't taken too long here. They're going to get themselves in some kind of trouble if they don't get moving. The official's hand is up. They got it off on time. Got it off to Cicero. And Cicero on 2nd and 9 will pick up 8 on that pass. Leaving the Black Tornado with, well, actually picked up 7, I guess. Leaving them with 3rd and 2. Healy back to pass. Give it one more time to start. He's dropped. Like immediately dropped. They're going to give him a 1-yard gain. Out to the 35-yard line. Now what do you do if you're North Medford? There's 6:20 to go, second period. You have a 4th and 1 at your own 35-yard line. It would appear that they're going to go for it because Healy is in. As you hear all the time on TV, if these guys look at analytical statistics, and they do at high school too, maybe not quite to the extent that college and pros do, but tells you 4th and 1, you probably have a pretty good chance. Roseberg almost gave it to him on a penalty. And there is going to be a timeout. North Medford, well, they tried to get Roseburg to jump, couldn't do it. So now they'll just call the timeout and set themselves up to kick it away before or after the game. It's a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. When you stop to get your Dutch love, please tell them thanks for sponsoring these live athletic streams on Table Rock Sports. Looking at the scoreboard, they tell us that there's 2 timeouts apiece left now here in the first half with 5:50 to go. And I think at this point, North Medford will concede the punt. Nope, I would be wrong, because here comes Traeger Healy back out again. So they are going to go for it. Yes, they're just going to try it one more time. Nope, they're going to give it off. Not going to. Well, maybe it was second effort. Maybe it was second effort. Let's see who gets off the bottom of the pile. That was Robbins. And they're going to say it's a first down. So Robbins just put his head down and got that one. Out to the 36-yard line. Healy back to pass. Goes long. And caught. Bringing that one in is Cicero. And takes it down to the 30-yard line. 14 plus 20 is 34 yards. Now North Medford down to where maybe they can do something. Healy, he's going, nope, got away. He'll fire it short, incomplete. Just before he got sacked. Got it away. Roseberg had quite a bit of pressure on him that time. Healy somehow managed to find a little space. Second and 10 from the Roseburg 30-yard line. North Medford seeking to answer the field goal and get back out on top. Whistles. And what do we have this time? False start. North Medford. Make it 2nd and 15. Back at the 35-yard line. The wind beginning to pick up here a little bit. That's kind of what you're hearing. Healy under pressure again. He's going to run. He's to the 30. He's to the 25. He's very close to a first down at the 20-yard line. Let's see where they're going to put this. Right now, there's a flag. As over on the sideline, is Healy. Actually got 2 players down. One for North Medford and one for Roseburg. Neither one of them moving. That's a serious business right now, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to keep track. Yeah, they're not moving either player. Well, they're. Oh, it was not Healy. That was A.J. Pagliano. That was down for North Medford, but he's up and walking around, but not moving at all. Can't clearly identify the number, so I don't want to give out a false name and scare everybody. Well, we'll take a break. We'll see what's going on when we come back as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It happened right when the guy stepped out. He's leaving in an ambulance. I just heard it.
Yeah, so we're going to be a little while here.
Yeah, they needed this.
They just announced that they need an ambulance. Well, that's too bad.
I know there's a way to do it.
We're trying to figure out if we can get a replay. Not to show you. We're not going to probably show you, just to make sure that we know what really happened. I'll let my computer guy work on it. He's smarter than I am. So this is too bad. Yeah, they're not. Let me see if I can focus these glasses a little bit. And unfortunately, it's going to be the result of an unsportsmanlike penalty on North Medford. I don't know what that's going to result in either. We'll be a while. We're going to be a really long while because they don't have an ambulance on site. So we have to wait for one to get here, and who knows how long that's going to be. I tell you what, I'll have to take this back from my computer guy who really does know what he's doing. We need to take another break while they get this figured out.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground. where the West Coast plays.
I'd like you to know that today's game is being brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, and along with Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. I'll tell you what we're going to do. If my man here will let me have the computer, we'll fix this for a moment. We have something we would have played at halftime, but let's play it right now. It has to do with the Medford Parks and Recreation Department, and they will be sponsoring the halftime show that'll be coming up soon. And you'll want to listen to that, but listen to this for right now.
Are very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with US Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh.
I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
US Cellular, built for us.
Visit US Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular here on TableRockSports.net. We haven't forgot what we were doing, and we haven't lost track of things. We're just in a traumatic injury timeout right now. And we are going to be in the timeout, it looks like, for a couple more minutes maybe. So if you'll bear with us, don't go away. We will soon get back to football. We have 4:40 left to go in the second period. And you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard that Roseburg leads this one over the 9th-ranked North Medford Black Tornado, 9-7. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. And we'll be back as soon as they're ready to play some football, which, as I say, should be just about any moment now.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
So we're back here with the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. And now we have a warm-up period to go through. Oh, we're going to get back to football one of these days. Just hang in there with us. Fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, and our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. They now have 9 locations with which to serve you, having opened stores in Roseburg and Klamath Falls. So, you can see the ambulance there. And we'll be back to it here in a moment as soon as I get the ambulance off the field. Actually, maybe even sooner than that, because he's just sitting on the track, so. And the teams are just warming up down there. So we'll stop this. What we'll do is we'll check in with one of the big games going on in the Southwest Conference tonight, as they're at halftime at Spiegelberg Stadium. Sheldon leads it 21-0 over South Medford at the half. When we get to halftime, we'll take a look at that score again. Nice crowd at Spiegelberg. We're just looking in on the TableRockSports.net broadcast and observing that it's a nice crowd that they have at the game tonight. So well, we'll get out of that one and hopefully we'll get ourselves back to action here. Let's reset it for you. It's 2nd and 15. And that's probably going to change a little bit. The ball is at the Roseburg 22-yard line. North Medford is on the move. He'll have to apologize for if you get the shot of the ambulance. We're not trying to do that. They're just driving around the whole track right now, so. We're kind of stuck with the shot. Maybe they're going out the gate there. I don't know. We'll see. I see a flashlight over there. All right. It's 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line. There was a flag, but they must have picked the flag up after all of that and decided that maybe there really wasn't any unnecessary roughness going on there. Give it to Robbins. Robbins will turn his back. He'll get it down to the 19-yard line. If that's where it's at, that's good enough for a first down because that would be a 3-yard gain. That's what they're marking it as. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Robbins stays in as a running back along with Meeker. That's Kelly coming out here to the right side. Give this to Meeker. Meekers gets a block from Jeremiah Robbins, and he'll have the first down. 19. And now what? Now they're pointing at the coaches to get back. There's a flag. And it's on North Medford. I believe it's a hold. We'll go with it's a hold. That was a 10-yard penalty. All of a sudden now you've got 1st and 20. They're back at the 29-yard line. 4:01 to go. Second period. You just have the feeling that North Medford not only would like to score here, but they would like to find their way back to the locker room. Take a big deep breath and get things settled down. You know, Roseberg, following the injury of one of their players, is all fired up. Healy back to pass. Out to Meeker. Meeker's at the 30, the 25, and as he dives down at the 23-yard line. So a gain of 6 on that little pass. Second and 14. North Medford trying to get themselves out of a hole. Give it to Meeker. Meeker's past one. Gets a block. Nope. Not going to get the block. It's going to be brought down at the 25-yard line. It's a loss of 2. Third and 15 from the 25-yard line. Maybe a back to pass again. This is off to Robbins. Robbins is at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 5. Robbins into the end zone. 25-yard touchdown play. Touchdown, Black Tornado. Oh, whistles. I'll do it again. Oh, back it up 5. So now you're setting up on the 15-yard line, which makes it a little bit longer for Morse. And good. So on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's now North Medford 14, Roseburg 9. John L. Scott. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
We return to the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on TableRockSports.net. Taken by Eckel. Looking for the 20. Trying to find a hole. Gets there. Does out to the 20 and the 22-yard line. And so Roseburg will begin 1st and 10 at their own 22 after North Medford went down and scored a touchdown. 14-9 now. The Black Tornado out in front. Incomplete. I had, unofficially last week, Grants Pass with only 1 completion in that ball game. So far, I have Roseburg with 3 completions. It's just that they've all been deadly. 19 yards, 78 yards, and 38 yards unofficially. Unofficially, because my math is never as good as the official scorekeeper's math. There's a one right over the middle, and it's broken tackle. And that'll get him out to the 36-yard line, a gain of 14. And that was Morgan Rackley with that one. That's incomplete. Second and 10. Out at the 36-yard line is where they are. Gave them all too many yards. Have to take back the yardage. Back to fire. And complete again. Out into the 40, the 35. Gets around 1. Trying to look for a block and will not find it. That's Brody Robinson, though, from the 36. That's 14. Let's see how far else we go. 24, 28 yards. That's what I say. That's incomplete. Meeker. Oh. Words are being, now things are getting chirpy out there. Second and 10. We have 1:40 to go here in the second period. Ventia at quarterback. Give it to Eckel. Eckel. Well, take it from the 36 down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 3. Third and 7. Whistles all over the place. What do we have? Looks like timeout. Roseburg. That should give us the opportunity to tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team. The home of crispy, crunchy chicken, Pinnacle 365. As we said last week, they really do have good crunchy chicken, too. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Here we go. Ventia has Eckel right there beside him on a 3rd and 7. Eckel in motion. Ventia fires over the middle. Incomplete. They're going to get the flag. Pass interference. That's going to go on Jaden Murdoch. So North will be hit with a 15-yard penalty. Once they get through counting it off. $45 yards in penalties for the Black Tornado tonight. Almost picked off, and there's going to be a flag. I think there's going to be pass interference again. I'll have to hold on here. See what the official says. Yep. Pass interference. That one's only half the distance to the goal, though. So that puts him down at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal for the Indians. To the end zone, tipped, intercepted. The Black Tornado will be tripped up at about the 14-yard line. Flags all over the place. That's Snyder again. Tate Snyder with the interception. And there's another flag thrown. Now they're telling Roseburg players to get back to their bench. This is getting testy out here. This is probably more action than Brendan and I want. All right. They're going to all huddle up out there. I can tell you what the last flag was for. For slamming the ball to the ground. in displeasure, that was not being thrown to the ground in a celebration. This will take a while to sort out. If I were to guess, we're going to get unsportsmanlike penalties both ways and offsetting. The only other way you can do it is 2 against North Medford and 1 against Roseburg, which then you would take the 1 against North Medford because they got 1 left over. But generally, it just becomes offsetting. They're going to take them. They have a lot of numbers to get figured out here. This is not going to be an easy one for them to solve. Here we go. He's going to break the huddle. Our official tonight. And not so much. Here we go. Now let's figure out what's what. I'm wrong. We won't figure it out. They're going to talk to both coaches. Fans are getting more than a little antsy, I'll tell you that, though. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and event calendar to find out what's going on. And we're trying to find out what's going on. Sharpen this up a little bit. Follow our official. Here we are. Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike. Defense. That would be North Medford. Unsportsmanlike offense. That's Roseberg against North Medford. And it's a first down. North Medford. After all of that. What they will do is they will mark it from the 13 back to the 6. So it would be a 7-yard penalty and an interception over here. And North Medford's ball, 1st and 10 at the 7. Healy wants an explanation of something. He's happy. Everybody's happy. Meeker, Robbins, back there with him. They all say, let's play some football. Give it to Meeker. He gets a block. He's out, and he's going to be out close to the 15-yard line. If that's true, that's a... They're going to put him at the 14. So it's a gain of 7 for Meeker. Second and 3. We're down to below a minute to go. Give this one off to Robbins. Robbins gets away from one. He's got the first down at the 20-yard line. Give Robbins 6. And that will be a first down. They should be winding the... I guess the clock will start on... He got out of bounds, so I guess that's just 54 seconds to go. Healy again. Back to pass. Over the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Cicero, but wasn't able to hook it up, so it'll be 2nd and 10 now from the 20-yard line. There's Meeker. Meeker will get to the 19. He's going to lose one. We're down to 10 seconds. I think they have to run a play. They will anyway, whether they do or not. They give it off. Right back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, and that's going to end it. So, we've been a while in trying to get here, but we've made it. We are at halftime. And at halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford leads this one 14-9. We got a bunch of stuff we need to read to you, but we'll read it to you when we get back. Right now, we want you to stay tuned for the halftime report brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. And did you know that the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes and programs, sports leagues in Southern Oregon? You can check out the program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. We're back with that halftime report right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle Ice Cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Are very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh. I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Welcome back to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Excitement is building for the January 2024 opening of the Rogex Community Complex. The Aquatic and Event Centers await you with 2 indoor swimming pools and water slides. The Event Center will host basketball and volleyball leagues, tournaments, and other indoor events. You can visit playmedford.com or check your fall activities guide to learn more about the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex, RogueX. One of the things that's been happening this year is our executive producer, Joe Brett, has been interviewing Medford School District Athletic Director Fred Condzella to talk about what's going on in the Medford School District as far as athletics is concerned. And they had one a few weeks ago. This one is the second one, just about a week ago. And here's how that interview went with Joe Brett.
We're excited to be back at the District 549C Athletic Office, our visit with Fred Condzella to catch up on things. Fred, we've had a couple of home football games now, and we touched on in our first interview that there was some help needed from parents. And as it turns out, that first game kind of indicated you had to make some changes. And you implemented those changes for middle school students to be accompanied by guardians at the last home football game. How did that work out Friday?
Well, first off, I would like to thank all of our families, parents and guardians for their support. We had a very, very good evening, and just wanted to thank everybody. As we shared in district communication that went out to families, we are experiencing staffing shortages, and so supervising that middle school section was proving to be challenging because we did have a lot of middle school kids showing up. And so for the safety of our students, requiring a parent or guardian to supervise students is going to work well for us. So we're going to continue that. In addition, we have increased SRO presence because we have had some incidents happen within the community, and so we feel like these adjustments are perfectly timed.
We want it to be a safe and family-friendly experience when we come to the games.
Absolutely. Safety is the number one priority for the Medford School District, and you said it perfectly.
Some great seasons underway. The football teams are doing well, and another volleyball clash is on the horizon for the black and blue matchup.
That's right. We have, not only football happening every Friday night, and both those teams have gotten off to a great start. You can see North versus South Medford High School volleyball happening Tuesday, October 3rd. That's going to be at North Medford High School. They duked it out a couple of weeks ago at South Medford High School, and so you can see a rematch coming up next week on Tuesday, October 3rd. It's going to be a good match.
Always some extra juice for the black and blue matchups.
Absolutely, absolutely. This time at North, so it's going to be exciting. So we hope everybody to come on out and support us as always. We want to see that gym packed out, and of course, if you can't make it, we're thankful for Table Rock Sports for streaming that live for you all.
Or go to the game live and check it out at home afterwards. That's as well. Right. Works really well too.
Can do both.
Fred, we're really excited to have rekindled our partnership with Rogue Credit Union, supporting Medford 549C District Athletics with the Touchdown Club, and in basketball season coming ahead, the 3-point field goal club. So $10 for every touchdown scored. North and South have taken advantage already and gotten the dollars rolling for the district's partnership with RCU.
Awesome. We'd like to thank the Rogue Credit Union and Joe also for Table Rock Sports for rekindling that again. Of course, those dollars help to support our athletic programs, and so we're extremely excited to be a part of that again. We want to thank Rogue Credit Union for their generous donation.
Let's get the Panthers and Tornado into the end zone as many times as we can, and we'll have Tom Recepke and Benji Ferguson down there keeping the totals racking up.
I like it. Thanks again, Joe. Appreciate you having me, and have a great week.
Fred, good job.
Awesome. Thank you.
Are very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
I guess we don't need a fourth line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the half. We're going to clear this out as the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report continues. I'm going to clear it out so you can watch the Roseburg band a little bit. And I'll quit talking while I do a couple of other things over here. It's not often that they have it mic'd right below us so we can hear it that well. But that is the Roseburg High School marching band out there performing at halftime. When we come back, we'll have stats. We'll also take a look at what else is going on around the Southwest Conference on the Medford Parks and Recreation Department halftime report on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on TableRockSports.net. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's North Medford 14, Roseburg 9 at halftime. And an eventful halftime it has been here. We've been a little while working our way here. Some highlights, I guess, from the stat world, at least unofficially. Let me get this all together here. Nope, don't want that. There's what we want. Bentia has 177 yards passing unofficially, by my count. 97 of those yards has went to Dane St. Clair. That was in the first quarter when things were rolling pretty good for the Indians, but since then, maybe not so much. In rushing, they are led by the 19 yards of Caden Eckel, but Eckel hasn't had anywhere to run at all in the first half, as the North Medford defense has kept him pretty well under control. Meanwhile, for North Medford, the biggest stat that stands out for them is penalties. They've already had 6 penalties here in the first half, so That probably is something that they'll be told to clean up. They're led by the 28 rushing yards of Jeremiah Robbins. Landon Meeker has 22. Traeger Healy, I have him down for 188 yards passing. However, 114 of those came in the first period. And the leading receiver right now is Connor Cicero with 83 of those yards. As far as A.J. Pugliano goes, they've kept him pretty well under control. He has 33 yards. So the need to clean up a little bit here. Well, I lost what I wanted, so I'll have to get it back. Give me a moment while I think. So that's something that North Medford's going to have to figure out how to straighten out. What else is going on, we ask, in Special District 1 tonight? Well, let's find out what else is going on here. If I can get everything called up. Because Grants Pass is playing North Salem. And, of course, you Black Tornado fans know that North Medford beat up on North Salem 56-21 a few weeks ago. So we'll see if I can get us all lined up here, but I don't think I can. So we'll forget that and we'll do it this way. There's nothing like opening all kinds of windows and figuring out where you're supposed to be and then getting lost. So let's talk. We're talking about Grants Pass. Let's just check in, and we'll use the good old TableRockSports.net website to do that. And North Salem has just scored a touchdown, and that'll tie it up, 21-21. They're in the third period, pending the extra point. So North Salem may have a 1-point lead, but we're going to leave them anyway. The big game is being played at Spiegelberg, at least in terms of importance, and that's Sheldon and South Medford, and right now they're in the fourth period. Sheldon leads it 27-0, and I can tell you right now, South Medford has a couple of problems because they're on like about their 2-yard line. You're not going to get away on that one. So 27-0, the Sheldon Irish lead that. Now, why is all that important, you ask? Because, I mean, why would we even care? Because if Sheldon goes on to beat South Medford, and I think West Salem is probably, or not West Salem, South Salem is beating McNary. If I go back, I don't know if I can get that score, but one would assume that that's what's happening. So you're going to have 3 undefeated teams depending on what North Medford does here in the second half against Roseburg. You'll have Sheldon, South Salem, and Sheldon. All are undefeated in this special District 1. The interesting thing is that only 2 teams can get to the undefeated status. We'll go back to the football page for a moment. Only 2 teams can, from the South District 1, can remain undefeated throughout the rest of the season. That's South Salem. And that's because South Salem doesn't have to play anybody. The toughest game they've got coming up on their schedule is North Salem, who right now is leading Grants Pass by 1. The other 2 teams, North Medford plays Sheldon next week. One of those teams has to go home defeated, and that'll be up in Eugene. So that's only going to leave South Salem, and then either North Medford or Sheldon to finish out the season undefeated. And we are getting down there. We've only got about 3 weeks left to go. When we return, it'll be time for the kickoff right here on TableRockSports.net. That was a bad idea. You're not that young. I'm not a hot dog fan, so I've given. You're just making bad choices, that's all. Here we go. Second half. And we return for second half action here on TableRockSports.net. It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Captains are going back out, meeting in the middle of the field. Make sure that we're all on the same page. North Medford will be receiving the kickoff. You have the feeling that the officials want to talk to the captains and tell them, let's cool it. Better not have a second half like the first half was. Yeah, he's lecturing them right now. I can see that. I don't want any of this. Don't want any of it. Yeah, he's really getting on the case of the captains right now. I mean, if he were your father, we would be saying he is sparing no words. Everybody shakes hands, promises to behave. We'll just reserve comment and see how that goes. Deep to receive for North Medford, Nolan Kelly, Connor Cicero. And kicking it off for Roseburg is Jacob Michael. As far as a game goes, it's been entertaining. Roseburg hasn't rolled over at all. Boy, that's going to go into the end zone. It better go into it didn't go into the end zone. Picked up at the 2-yard line, followed on at the 5. There's a penalty flag. Let's see what the flag is about, because North Medford is back on their 5-yard line. Oh, who is this on? Here comes the official. We'll find out. Push in the back. North Medford. First down. Move it back to the 3-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 3. Let's see if the Black Tornado uses a 2-back look. Nope. The only one that's back there right now is Meeker. Meeker will pick his way out to the 4-yard line. Maybe the 4-yard line, it'd be a gain of 1. 2nd 9. Give it to Meeker again. Meeker's across the 10. Meeker's across the 15. He puts his head down. He's across the 20. He's out to about the 23-yard line. A gain of 19 for Meeker. First and 10 for the Black Tornado from the 24-yard line. Points would be really good if you're a Black Tornado fan. That's to Kelly. Kelly is hit as soon as he catches that one. A official standing right there on the 21-yard line. A loss of 5 on that pass. I say that probably didn't go so well. 2nd and 14. Healy back to pass. He's under pressure. He gets it out to Meeker. Meeker's not going to get the first down. Meeker's not even going to hardly get anything. He gets out to the 23-yard line. That's only going to be a gain of 3. Third and 11. Healy will do it again. He's back to throw. Is that complete? No, incomplete. Well, that was close. Trying to reel that one in. Well, I believe Snyder, but couldn't quite get it there. The Black Tornado will be punting. They tried that once in the first half and it didn't go well. This one goes a whole lot better, sort of. Oh, that's going to take a nice North Medford roll. That landed just short of the 50, and it rolls down to the Roseburg 42-yard line. So that was another 8-10 yards out of that. Nine minutes exactly left to go. Period number 3. Bentia. Hands it off. And out to the 46-yard line for a gain of 4. Goes Eckel. Only 23 yards for Eckel tonight. He's a 5'6", 180-pound senior. Not very big, but he runs hard. There he goes again. And caught from behind. And we have a North Medford player down. They got it out to the 48-yard line, so a gain of about 3 on that one. And getting up. And having to have hobbling off the field is Trey Kennedy Coleman. Third and 4 for Roseburg. As soon as Eckel gets his shoe tied. Nope, he's not happy with it. Gotta go. They winding the clock. Now he's ready. He's in motion. Back to pass. Fired over the middle. Incomplete. I would have left them short of the first down anyway as they looked for Brogan Rackley. But that wouldn't have done it. They're going to go for it. 4th and 4. They're on their side of the field, but still they're going to go for it near midfield. Maybe not. And now they'll take a timeout because North Medford didn't jump. Everybody will go away and set up for where we should have been in the first place, which is a punt. Hey, you need to know that in order to maintain safety at games and continue to provide a fun fan experience, they're eliminating the middle school student section at high school football games at Spiegelberg Stadium. Moving forward, all KA through 8 students must be accompanied with a ticketed adult to enter the stadium, and they will need to remain seated with that adult throughout the game. Now, the Medford Parks and Recreation Department helps sponsor our fall sports coverage. They did the halftime report for us. They have swim lessons, basketball, volleyball leagues, splash pad, water slides, all set to open in January 2024 at the Rogue X Complex at the Howard Memorial Sports Park. You can reserve birthday rooms and packages with sports and splashing. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Bring us a halftime point. Ooh. Got distracted. That one was straight up. And that's not going to take much of a bounce for Roseburg as they will down it at the 29-yard line. Both teams taking their chances with the punting game here. They'll open up the second half. 29-yard line is where the Black Tornado will start. North Medford leading 14-9 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Meeker with it in his hands. He won't go very far. Put him out at the 31-yard line, so Meeker gets a couple. 2nd and 8. And right now, both teams finding room to get anything done a little difficult to come by. Give it to Meeker again. And he'll be stopped. And there's a flag. Comes in afterwards. They put him at the 32-yard line. If this holds up, that's a gain of 1. We'll have to figure out. North Medford's backing up. They usually, if they're backing up, they must feel like they've got a hold or something coming up against them, but we'll see. Nope. Face mask. Roseberg. Whoa. That's a 15-yarder. So Meeker will get his 1 yard. At 15 yards added on, that takes it out to the North Medford 47-yard line. And I'm going to go over to the middle. Nope, not going to get away. And wrestled down finally at the 49-yard line. A gain of 3 through the air. I believe it was Cicero. Now has 86 yards. Working his way towards 100 again. Snyder is way out this time, as is Kelly. That's your 2 wideouts. Give it to Robbins. Robbins is at the 50, the 45, and he'll step out nimbly at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 and a first down. And some cheers. But at the 42 now, North Medford begins to see if they can't push this in. 6 minutes to go. Third period. Healy out there. Incomplete. Cesaro was the intended receiver, but couldn't pull it in. 2nd and 10. Said there were 6 minutes to go. There was 6:05 to go, and I told you we were around the 6-minute mark. They ran 4 seconds off, so we're still waiting to get to the 6-second mark, or the 6-minute mark. This time, Robbins at the 40. He's at the 35, the 30. He steps in. He's at the 20. He puts his head down. He's inside the 10-yard line at the 8. Let's see, we got that right. At the 9, actually. So a 33-yard run by Robbins. First and goal at the 9. North Medford looking to add to their lead. Here's Robbins up the middle. He's down to the 4-yard line. Let's give him another 5 yards. Picking and weaving his way through the line, left side. That's generally the side that he runs to a lot. Right now, in fact, that's the side that North Medford has been running to all night, is pretty much the left side. Looks like Meeker is back in there. He is. No, he's not then. Here's Healy getting away. Healy's at the 10. Healy's at the 5. Healy's out of bounds at the 4. Unfortunately, all that running, no gain. It remains 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Robbins. He slips. Now he's going to come back the other way to the right. He's going to be caught from behind. Back at the 10. At the loss of 6. Now what do you do? 4th and goal from the 10-yard line. You send out your field goal kicker. That's what you do. Caden Morse. He's going to set up. at the 17, so this is a 27-yarder. Oh, they're going to have timeout. North Medford's discombobulated. They had only 10 out there. Oh, they'll have to refix things here. Table Rock Sports would like to thank our great sponsors, which include the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard, and also our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Yes, you do. You hear the wind picking up in the microphone. And other sponsors, too, we would like to give thanks to. That would include Conger Morris Funeral Directors of Southern Oregon, the Rogue Valley Transportation District. They have expanded. That would be the Rogue Valley Transportation District has expanded to help you get to work, school, or appointments. Visit rvtd.org to learn more. So put it down at the 17. This will be about a 27-yarder. Up and good. And a flag. So don't take the good with a grain of salt. Now we got to figure it all out. Again. Is the field goal going to stand? We don't know what they're calling here. If it's a hold, you would think it would be, the penalty would be assessed on the kickoff. And or at least that would be Roseberg's option. They're going over to talk to North Medford. About what they... Boy, this has been long tonight. We still have 3:54 to go in the third period. All right, now we've got a result. Roughing the kicker on Roseberg. And I think they're just going to say, let the field goal, no, they're going to put the ball down at the 5-yard line. So it's 4th, and now we have timeout. Roseberg. I don't know that we're going to ever get this game over with. I think Brendan, we're doomed. We should have brought our sleeping bags. That's what we should have done. And now what are we doing? Hold on, we're really trying to see what's going on down there. Now they're asking for the AD, right? Huh? Now the referee says go. He didn't want to talk to the coaching staff. Coaching staff asked for the athletic draft. Oh boy. Well, we don't even have a playoff spot on the line tonight. I mean, now North Medford's going to go for the touchdown. on 4th and goal from the 5. Healy over to the end zone. There's a flag. This is going to be against Roseberg. Just about guarantee it. Pass interference. Yep. You could feel that coming. Now we're going to go half the distance to the goal. 4th and goal from the 2.5. Now Roseberg wants another timeout. That means that here with 3:49 to go in the third period, the Indians have used all of their timeouts. Wow. All right. I think I need to take a drink of water to cool down, figure out what's going on, so we'll be back right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and Cherokee 4x4 models, or test drive a new 23 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We're back here at Finley Field in Roseburg on the campus of the Roseburg High School. And we are having quite the evening tonight. 3:49 to go in the third. It's now 4th and goal, officially from the 3-yard line, but it's like about the 2.5. Give it to Robbins. Robbins, he's not in. He's not in. They're going to say Robbins is stopped at the 1. Robbins doesn't believe it. But the officials aren't changing their mind. As Robbins got 2 of the 3 needed. Actually got 2 of the 2.5 needed. The back of the football is right on the line, practically. I don't know if you can see that on screen. I don't think we can get that tight, but hand it to Eckel. Eckel is upended. He's upended at the 2-yard line. He made a yard. You know the black tornado will be coming. Every play, I mean, why not? Empty backfield this time for Roseburg. Back to pass. Got it completed. Out to the 10. Out to the 20 and upended at about the 22-yard line. That's an "are you kidding me" play. Now it's 1st and 10 out at the 22-yard line. Mintilla going to try and keep it himself. That's not going to work out well. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. That's the second time that he's ran tonight. He hasn't gotten 1 yard out of those runs. Mantilla back to throw. Incomplete. Flag. And that one was intended for Rackley. That's on North Medford. That's pass interference. So that'll be a first down at the 40, or at the 37-yard line. Up the middle. Nothing going on. That's Bentia again trying to carry it. He gets it right back out to the 37-yard line. And line Eckel up, but he's going to go out in motion. Turn. Fire it to the other side. And that'll come out to Dane St. Clair. But no gain on that pass. 3rd and 10. Mantilla running, throwing, almost intercepted, but not to be. And we have a timeout. Is see who that was. That's Nix. Cameron Nix there. Fourth and 10. Nix bounced up. Although I think they made him. No. Now there's a penalty. This will be false start. Nope. They're saying it's on North Medford. They were offside. Now it's 4th and 5. Michael ready to do it again, though. And this one gets past him. Here comes the North Medford Black Tornado. He gets it off barely. It's going to roll out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Right at the 40. That's where the official is going to put it. And North Medford will begin at their own 40-yard line. 24.4 seconds to go here in the third period. Healy will give it off. That's Owings. Owings is at the 40. The 45 dropped at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6. 2nd and 4. And that'll do the third period in. Well, we'll be back with the fourth one. Believe it or not, sooner or later, we're going to get this done. Been a long one tonight with a whole bunch of stuff happening. But we're still with you here on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And we return for fourth quarter action. It's a 14-9 ball game, North Medford over Roseburg. Roseburg looking more like the first week team than the weeks in between this game and the first one. Here's Healy. Fires as he gets hit, but it's going to be complete. Going to be taken across the 50-yard line. Down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 9. So North Medford looking to remain among the undefeateds and take on Sheldon next week. Sheldon staying in the undefeated category tonight. Healy back to throw. Got it. Out to Nolan Kelly. Out to the 40-yard line. Gain of 6 that time. Robbins with it. Robbins will get down. There's a penalty flag, so forget it. You can forget I said anything. It's on North Medford. Second and 14. Right at the 50-yard line. The Black Tornado are. There's a pitch. And not going to get a whole lot out of that. Kelly on the carry. Gets it down to the 47, so Kelly will get a 3-yard gain out of that. That really doesn't do much. 3rd and 11 now. But right now, the Black Tornado holding on. They need to punch one in somewhere, even a field goal. Make Roseberg have to score a touchdown. Healy back to throw. Fires this one long. There's nobody there. Threw a long, the receiver broke the route, did an out route. That miscommunication. It's funny though, the rule in football is the quarterback is right. Doesn't make any difference how that works out for you. Quarterback was right. So we'll see how that discussion goes on the sidelines. There's a nice kick. And it's fumbled. And is North Medford on it? They are. Grabbing that one for the Black Tornado is Joey Newberg. But we'll hold on. Not too fast. Oh, everybody's happy. Looked like the officials were huddling up to maybe think about this a little bit, but not so much. So the Black Tornado get it back. They're now down at the Roseburg 20-yard line with 9:31 to go in the game. But only a 5-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. This is Robbins. Robbins pushing the pile and pushing the pile down to the 12-yard line. Had to wait for the official to establish where they wanted to be. They got Kelly way out to the right side, but they're going to give it to Robbins again. Robbins will drive it ahead to the 8. And 4 yards should be enough, yeah. First and goal from the 8-yard line. Now Kelly, Nolan, no, that's Robbins. Sorry. To the end zone, incomplete, but there'll be a flag, pass interference on Roseburg. Looking for Cesaro. They were pass interference instead. So we will go from the 8-yard line to the 4-yard line. No, he's 4-yard line. Where it becomes, I believe, yes, first and goal again. Robbins lining up one more time. They'll give it to him. They do. And he's in the end zone standing up. Touchdown. Black Tornado. That comes with 8:32 to go in the game. Robbins with a 4-yard run. Here comes the PAT. It is good. So we'll take a quick break here. As on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's now a 21-9 lead for the North Medford Black Tornado right here on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And the kickoff. Taken at the 10. Out to the 20. And short of the 25, there's a flag. Taking that kickoff was Brody Robinson. Out to about the 23. They're saying the 24, but there's flags. So this may not even matter. We'll get the old glasses back out again and see what they're discussing. Holding Roseberg. That's a first down, but we'll back them up 10 yards. Half the distance, they say. So we'll go half the distance. That'll put them back at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 from their own 14 is what Roseberg has. And that goes way over the head of the quarterback, Bentia, and it's going to be a safety. I think we even hardly ran any time off the clock. Yeah. We'll just keep it here because they're going to have the kickoff pretty quick. At this point, the officials aren't spending a whole lot of time. Now it's a 2-touchdown lead for the North Medford Black Tornado. And all they need to do is hold on for the next 8 minutes, 22 seconds. They'll walk out of here with conference win number 4, setting up a really big game against Sheldon next week. Am I going to see Brendan next week? You're going to see you next week in Sheldon? Up there? At Sheldon? Eugene? Oh. Well. He just heard me put in my request, you know. He does. I don't even know if he's listening. Joe Brett's our executive producer. Who knows if he's paying any attention to anything that's going on. So, as John Madden would say, we're going to add insult to injury here. You get a safety scored on you, and you have to kick it off and give it back to the team that just got the safety. So this is not much fun all of a sudden. Nolan Kelly is one of those that's deep. Connor Cicero is the other one. There's a whistle. And Kelly will take it at the 30. He's out to the 40. He's out to the 50. He's around the corner. He's gone. Goodbye, 30, 10. Touchdown, North Medford. And there's a flag. So there will be no touchdown. There's a flag back at the 42. There's a hold. North Medford at the 42-yard line. This would be at the Roseburg 42. So if they back it up 10, which that's what they're going to do, we'll be back at the North Medford 48-yard line. So I will just ignore that touchdown as if it didn't happen. $8:11 to go. We have still over half of a quarter to play here. And here, give it off to Meeker. Meeker is wrapped up in the backfield. He's back to the 43-yard line. That's a loss of 5. Second and 15. He'll hand it off. Meeker will try it again. Not much there. He's stopped at the 46-yard line. It's only about 3 yards. Third and 12. Back to pass, a little pass. No. Meeker saved it, but in the process, lost a couple of yards. Fourth down. 6:20 to go. They're going to punt this one away. This is not Morris doing the punting, though. And this one's not. Well, now it takes a very nice North Medford bounce. It looked like it wasn't going to, but it ended up taking one and going down to the Roseburg 27-yard line. And punt was by Nolan Kelly. And Bentilla drops it, and he's going to be pushed away from it, and he's going to fall on it. Almost lost that one. Clear back to the 10-yard line. That's a loss of 18. And that goes on his rushing. It doesn't go against passing yards, so. Now you have the second and more math than anybody can figure out. Why are they moving the chains? They say it's a 1st and 10. North Medford got the ball. Well, forget the 18-yard loss. It becomes 1st and goal for the Black Tornado. They originally called that for at Roseburg, so here's the one to the end zone. Touchdown. Nolan Kelly with the Black Tornado touchdown. Morse. The extra point. Good. And so now things are starting to get away from the Roseburg Indians as the Black Tornado are starting to put the hammer down a little bit. We're back in 30 seconds here on TableRockSports.net. Well, I know.
My name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
And we'll welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. You're listening to TableRockSports.net. The kickoff. Taken at the 10, out to the 20, looking for room, gets out. Can't get to the 25 though. That was, again, Brogan Rackley. So Roseburg will start with 5:36 to go at their own 23-yard line. I need to tell you that it's time for you to get back in the game as an official. There is a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org, click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. Bentia, that's going to be grounding. No. They're going to say he was out of the box. Not grounding at all. As I told somebody, as I said on an earlier broadcast that I did this week, you don't even really need to have played the game at a high level. Just be interested in being involved in the game because they'll train you how to be an official. So if you're saying it looks like I would like to get down there and participate, go for it. That's what I'm saying. There's a completion. Going to come up short as it's completed out to Caden Austin. And that'll be a gain of 9 as they're going to get it out to the 32-yard line. There's more whistles. And that'll be enough for a first down. Out to the 39-yard line. Empty backfield. Roseberg trying to get on the board before the end of the ball game. Back to pass. Gets it out to the 40. Short of the 45. Cameron Nix getting there to make the tackle at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Got a flag. Roughing the passer. That's tacked on. Now we're playing really fast. Wind the clock. Have a different quarterback in too, by the way. Does Roseberg. So we'll have to make note of that. Out to the 40 and dropped. This is Cody Kimball that's in at quarterback. He picks up 4 on that run. And whistles. Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Roseberg on the bench. Now we know it was on the bench because he pointed right at him. That'll back things up 15 yards. Oh, we're having a wonderful time in Roseburg. It's 2nd and 21 or something like that. From the 48-yard line, their own 48. Roseburg starts in. 4.5 to go. And Kimball is sacked. Kimball is sacked by Omar Gonzalez. Another loss of 8. Third and way too long to count. If you're going to get a first down here now, you need to pack a lunch because you have a long way to go. Back to pass. Fires deep. Incomplete. Fourth and 29. So we assume that Roseburg will be punting. Oh, trying to get Kim off. Nope. Timeout, North Medford. They were going to get caught with too many men on the field, so they call a quick timeout just to get the punting team organized. Table Rock Sports would like to say hello to our nearly 3,000 YouTube subscribers. You can join the team at YouTube/Table Rock Sports and get updates when games go live. Things will slow down a little bit. The volleyball season, soccer seasons are coming to an end in the next couple of weeks. So they're and then it'll pick up because of the playoffs. Right now, boys soccer, girls soccer, volleyball, and football at North Medford are all in the playoffs. I don't know how that'll hold up and, where they're going to be playing and all that because we have a few more games to figure out. And, of course, the rankings and how all that works out depends a whole lot on what's going on around the state. But still, right now they're all qualified. We'll get this punt in, then we'll talk about what's going on around the state. Oh my, we're going to get flags again. Nope. Yep. Going to get a flag. The punt came down at the 20-yard line. That isn't going to make any difference. They're going to get North Medford for unsportsmanlike conduct. Or at least I'm thinking that's what they'll do. And North Medford's at their 20. You can back them up to about the 10. Yep, there it is. No, it's on Roseburg. Whoa, Nelly. You have to be kidding me. Well, North Medford fans, I'll just say I think that the Black Tornado caught a break on that one. But they'll take it. Takes them out to the 35-yard line. 3:28 to go in the game. 21-point lead for the Black Tornado on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Healy is still in at quarterback. Meeker running back. Here's Meeker. And he won't get much. He falls across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. And he'll get one. We're down to the final 3 minutes, 2:50. North Medford starting to slow the pace up. There's a delay of game. Back it up 5. Second and 14. And we'll wind the clock. North Medford's going to run the clock down just about as far as they think they can run it. Healy's not going to do anything until this back official here raises his hand. He's not quite near. There he is. Give it to Meeker. Meeker will lose more yardage. Put him down at the 28-yard line, so there's a loss of 3. Third and 17. Roseburg has no timeouts. They can't stop the clock at all. Healy back to pass. He'll fire this long. Kelly has it. Had to hold on a second to see if he came all the way down with that, as they say. 38-yard line. 34 yards approximately on that one. And a first down for the Black Tornado at the Roseburg 38-yard line. Victory formation with 1:24 to go. There's one kneel down. These all count as official plays, so we'll not keeping track of stats too hard right now tonight. Down below a minute, waiting for the official to raise his hand. And there it goes. Kneel down. So this game is over. North Medford will move along. We're under 30 seconds to go. And there it is. And that's the end of the ball game right there. So it's a final here at Finley Field in Roseburg. And the North Medford Black Tornado walk out of here with a victory and something of a bizarre ball game tonight. The final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: North Medford 30, Roseburg 9, as John L. Scott has offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. We'll be back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign post-game show right after this on TableRockSports.net.
They're very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
I guess we don't need a fourth line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
And we return to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, and powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon here on TableRockSports.net. This is the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign post-game show. You can go to travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. Let's take a look at least at the scoring as Jeremiah Robbins got it started for North Medford in the first period on a 6-yard run. The PAT by Morris was good, and it was a quick 7-0. But Roseburg came right back on their own when Benita, and I turned off my roster. I should not have turned off my roster. But Benita threw a 78-yard pass. I want to say it was to Michael, but I'm not sure about that. And it'll probably take us forever to get back to where I want to get back to. In the meantime, Michael did hit a 24-yard field goal. I'll get it here in a minute. If you just give me a second here, I'll be right with you. That pass, that 78-yard pass, was actually completed, to Dane St. Clair. And then Michael came on and hit a 24-yard field goal. And it was a 9-7 lead for Roseburg. But just before halftime, Healy hooked up with Jeremiah Robbins on a 25-yard pass. The extra point was good, and it was 14-9 at the half, and that's the way it stayed through the third quarter. But in the fourth quarter, North Medford did all of the scoring. Jeremiah Robbins found the end zone for the third time, this time on a 4-yard run. The PAT was good. It was 21-9, and then North Medford got a safety on a bad snap. It was 23-9, and then just with 5:43 to go, the Black Tornado put another one on the board when Healy hooked up with Nolan Kelly for a 10-yard pass. The extra point was good, and that closed out the scoring at 30-9 in favor of the Black Tornado. We would like to thank you for watching today's broadcast, and we'd like to thank Roseburg High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production, as far as North Medford is concerned, takes place tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll be back to girls soccer in a pretty important soccer match. Sheldon at 7-1-1 is coming to take on the North Medford Black Tornado, who, if the Black Tornado win that game, would be tied with Sheldon for the conference lead. So it's a big-time soccer game at Bowerman Field, and we'll be there for it tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: North Medford 30, Roseburg 9. This has been a special presentation at Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Roseburg High School in Roseburg, Oregon.